Welcome back, student. I think all of you are healthy and happy right now. Let's start our journey again, and it is the part number 3 of lesson life process and topic excretion. Here we are going to study the very important topic, that is kidney tubules or nephron. Obviously, you know the nephron are the filtering unit that present inside the kidney, and I think you also know the definition of this nephron. Anyone? Yes, nephron is the structural as well as functional unit of the kidney, so it is an important part of the kidney and needed to be learned, needed to be studied. Now let's have a look at the structure of nephron. Yeah, you can see this is the drawing of a nephron. It is a very clear drawing that has been given, and you can also draw on the same manner that has been given over here. See, just look whatever I am marking over here. This cup-like structure, the yellow colored cup-like structure, is Bowman's capsule, and inside the Bowman's capsule you can say there is a cup-like structure, and this cup contains the network of the blood vessel, and this network of the blood vessel is called glomerulus. What is called? Glomerulus. Glomerulus. G-L-O, glomerulus. M-E-R-U-L-U-S. Glomerulus. So, once again I am repeating. This cup-like structure is called Bowman's capsule. And this cup-like structure contains the network of blood capillaries. And the network of blood capillaries not means when you take a string and make a knot. So that knot-like structure is there. Knot-like structure is called Bowman's capsule. So Bowman's capsule and glomerulus together called Malpighian capsule. Once again, Bowman's capsule and glomerulus together called Malpighian capsule or renal capsule. Understood? So from renal capsule you can see there is a tube arises, which is just like snake or bended. This bending is called convulsion. So the tube is called proximal convoluted tubule. Proximal means starting, convoluted means convulsion. Having convulsion means it has up and down and tubules. So the name is PCT, proximal convoluted tubule. Now you can see the tube has become straight over here. This tube is called loop of Henle. Loop of Henle. And again when the loop of Henle goes toward it again start bending. And here it is called distal. Distal means last part of the convoluted tubule. Distal convoluted tubule. So PCT is present here up till here, from here to here, and DCT is present from here to here. So the pin-like structure you can see over here. Here pin-like structure as the girls utilize to pin their hair. Here pin-like structure is called loop of Henle. So PCT, loop of Henle and DCT. There is a 3 tube-like structure that are together joined. And this DCT opens into the collecting duct. It collects all the urine. This is the collecting duct. It collects all the urine. I think you understood. See, collecting duct. So see, just I am showing you by its name. This is Bowman's capsule. This is glomerulus. This tube is called PCT. Now it becomes loop of Henle, it becomes DCT, and it becomes collecting duct. It is the overall structure of nephron, and it is very easy. You can need to draw it because so many times it has been given in the CBSE exam. Understood? Now the other part comes is the blood capillaries. I will explain you later on about the blood vessel that goes and comes out of it. Let's first study the structure of the kidney. First comes Bowman's capsule. Bowman's capsule, do you know that now? Bowman's capsule is a cup-like structure. It is a thin cup-like structure. It looks something like the hollow ball, and its hollow internal space continue into tubule. This hollow structure continue with the tube-like structure. Understood? Next, the outer concave structure contain the mass of blood vessel. This concave structure called glomerulus. So this concave structure, this is the concave structure contain glomerulus. Mass of not like blood capillaries. These blood capillaries are nothing but the glomerulus. Understood? Next, so the outer concave structure contain the mass of blood capillaries called glomerulus. Bowman's capsule and glomerulus together are called Malpighian capsule or renal capsule. I think you understood. Next come on the next topic, that is PCT. So we have covered the one topic, that is this Bowman's capsule or Malpighian capsule. Now comes PCT or proximal convoluted tubule. Proximal means starting, convoluted means bended, tubules means tube. Starting bended tube, which you have seen in the drawing. Just see, starting bended tube. Now let's see about it. It is the starting convoluted tube that join the Bowman's capsule with loop of Henle. It connects the Bowman's capsule with loop of Henle. So it connects. Next, it present in the cortex of the kidney. Have you remembered about the structure of kidney? The outer structure is called cortex and inner is called medulla. So Bowman's capsule and loop of Henle, Bowman's capsule and PCT present in the cortex in this area. Understood? Means point number 1 and point number 2 present in this area, and loop of Henle present in the medulla part of the nephron. So it is the starting convoluted tube that join the Bowman's capsule with loop of Henle. It present in the cortex of the kidney and saw dotted appearance. Sometimes it is asked why the cortex of the kidney show dotted appearance. So you can write it down that the cortex of the kidney contain the Bowman's capsule, or you can say Malpighian capsule of the nephron. That's why it show the dotted appearance. So what is the function of proximal convoluted tubule? Obviously I will teach you later, but just I have given a introductory part over here about the function of PCT. PCT help in the reabsorption of water, mineral, glucose, plasma, many more things at all from the blood. So I will explain you about the reabsorption when I will explain the process of filtration of the blood. Understood? Now the third number topic, that is loop of Henle. Loop of Henle is a U-shaped tubule. It has no any convulsion and it present in the medulla of the kidney, as I already explained you. Now what is the main function of loop of Henle? Loop of Henle help in the absorption of water and sodium chloride, means salt. So two main function of the loop of Henle is absorption of water as well as sodium chloride. Now the last part of the convoluted tubule, it is called distal convoluted tubule. It is the last part of the kidney tubule which connect the loop of Henle with collecting duct. It has some kind of convulsion, same kind of convulsion, bending. as in PCT, and it helps in the reabsorption of, as well as it also help in reabsorption as PCT, and also help in tubular secretion. These all topic will be explained by me in detail when we will understand how the filtration of the blood take place. I think you understanding. Now the next topic is collecting duct. Collecting duct, obviously, as the name has given over here, collecting duct collect all the filtered part that is drained out by DCT, and it give to the pelvis of the kidney, and from pelvis it goes to the ureter and goes out of the body. I think you understood the total structure of the nephron. Obviously, drawing of nephron is very important for the examination, so be prepared yourself. And if you have getting any kind of problem on understanding this topic, you can ask me at any time, at anywhere. I am always ready to help you. Okay, so remember to make the notes as well as answer the important question that has been given by me. First question, what is glomerulus? Very important question. The knot-like blood capillaries present inside the Bowman's capsule. It is called glomerulus. What is the function of glomerulus? Glomerulus is the main, glomerulus is a net-like structure or knot-like structure that help in the filtration of the blood. It is the main part which help in the filtration. I will make sure you understand in the next class. Next, name the cup-like structure which contain the glomerulus. Bowman's capsule, isn't it? State the function of PCT. Function is already given over there. Draw the neat level diagram of nephron. Obviously, you have to draw by yourself. The drawing that has been given by me in the notes is very easy. You can draw from here, because in your book it is very complicated. Okay. Now state the function of DCT. It has also been explained by me. I think there is no more question for all, and I think you understood this topic. If you have any kind of problem, you can ask me at any time. Hope for your better learning. Remember to complete the homework on time and send it to the group. Okay, and be prepared yourself, because I can take the test at any time. Remember. Okay, bye bye. See you.